Yeah, moving on up, moving on to the next product. Hey guys, it's me Sylvia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Sylvia Gani channel. Woo! Where my intro gets weirder and weirder every single video, but it's okay. I'll grow on you. Just make sure you subscribe so you give me a chance. Today's video is all about Fashion Nova makeup, and this is a very hyped up brand, so I want to test out the makeup and see if it's worth the hype. I do have basically enough for a full face, but I'm doing the little quotations because they do not have a foundation on the website as of right now, so I did get a little bit of a head start and put on some foundation already. I cheated a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna get right into it today. Before we do, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel because you're not gonna regret it. You're not. You're just not. Just subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on a future video of mine. Without further ado, let's get into testing this makeup. We're gonna switch up my routine a little bit, okay? I'm keeping it fun, keeping it interesting on my channel. We're starting with brows, getting real crazy today. So for brows, I found this mini brow kit from Beauty Creations. It comes in this little tin. Got a lot going on in here. It's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get. So it's a brow powder, and then there looks like some highlight shades in there. You even got a miniature little travel-sized tweezer, a really sad looking angled brush. It literally looks like someone cut off some hairs and just put it on there. And then the tiniest little sad case of a spoolie brush I've ever seen in my life. Oh, these are really cute. They're mini. Maybe I can use this in another full face using miniature products video. It's so small. But okay, cool. Yeah, so that's what you get. Not gonna lie, I'm not really a huge fan of brow powder products just because they always give me a blocky brow and I'm not into it. The days of the blocky Instagram brow are over. So I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade first. I am using my own brush because this is just pathetic. So I'm gonna start at the beginning of my brow here, try and fill it in. I'm trying to create little brow strokes, but not gonna lie, this is not very pigmented. It's not giving me little brow strokes. It's just layering it on. I'm gonna wet my brush and see if I can get a little bit more pigment and try and get some more precision so I can create brow hairs. Ooh, I'm a genius. It's working. Kinda, not really. Okay, looks like we're not gonna extend my brows in the front today. And that's also like orange. What is this color? Moving on to the middle shade because that one's obviously meant for redheads. And let me try and create a shape to my brow. I feel like this is just only good for just filling in. It's not gonna be great for creating shape or imitating small hairs. It's just gonna be a whole like throw the powder over top of your brow type of situation. Ah, it's getting away from me. Oh, that was a genuine reaction. I'm really disliking this brow. I literally just scared myself. Let me try and brush that through a little bit. Why is it orange? These don't look orange. Let's use the darker cool tone brow and see how this applies. I'm gonna use that just on the tail of my brow. Okay, so this is a really dark brown. They're just getting darker and more intense. Reminds me how I used to do my brows. We don't want to relive those days. Brows are on. You can't miss them. They're pretty intense, just as I suspected. You know, this is why I don't like using brow powders. I don't like how my brows turned out. So I won't be using this again, but if you do enjoy a brow powder and you can create the brows you like with that type of product, then you might enjoy this. I did have to layer a little bit to get some good color payoff and get the pigment there, but I mean, in the end, I was able to fill them in. Really fill them in, I mean. But yeah, moving on. Next up, we're gonna move on to eyes. Waiting to put on the concealer till afterwards because I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of fallout or what kind of look I'm gonna do, you know, it's all up in the air right now. So to keep it safe and make it easy to clean up afterwards, we'll wait to do our concealer until after the eyeshadow. So I've already primed my lids with my own primer just because I could not find one on the Fashion Nova website, but we're gonna go in with the Tokyo Metropolis 14 color eyeshadow palette. Looks like it has some really beautiful shades in there. You got neutrals, mattes, shimmers, and some really pretty purple tones that I wanna play with. So first, I'm gonna go in with this purple right here, and I'm gonna pack that on right along my crease, all the way from the inner to the outer corner. Okay, we're getting some good color payoff here. Pretty pigmented, definitely more than I expected. And now I'm gonna go in with this orange shade in the palette, and we're gonna use this to kind of diffuse out that line there, blend this out. Oh yeah, we're getting some color there. I'm liking these shadows so far. Pretty impressed. As there's less and less shadow on my brush, I'll just bring that up a little bit higher. so we get a really nice diffused orange shade up here on my brow bone. Now I'm gonna take some concealer on a lip brush and cut the crease. Now let's go in with the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just gonna go over top of that concealer and pack that on all over my lid, kind of blending that concealer once I get to this outer corner here. Now let's take this purple shimmery shade and let's use that to blend that concealer into this outer corner purple. Okay, not as pigmented as I expected for the shimmer shades, but not bad. Let me wet my brush. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. This is such a pretty purple. I feel like it's the prettiest shade in the palette for sure. I think as I wet my brush and then I tried to go back in with that matte shadow, it's kind of sticking to the purple shimmery shade really weird. Like, do you see this line here? Don't know how I feel about that. Maybe we're expecting too much from these shadows, because up until this point I was liking them, but now it's doing something wonky. So I just realized I forgot to freaking get a mascara from Fashion Nova, so I'm so mad about that. So I'm gonna apply some mascara. Be right back. So I applied some mascara. Let's go ahead and try out these false lashes I got from them, which look beautiful. They're very fluffy. They really look like there's some lily lashes or something. They're fluffy, wispy. I'm excited about these. They're from Be Bella Cosmetics in the shade Flirty. So I was supposed to say flirty. That's not a word. So let's apply them. I did cut them to size them to my eye a little bit better. There we go. Lashes are on, and these are gorgeous. I'm loving this style. They remind me of the style Miami from Lily Lashes. They are really pretty. Fashion Nova, who knew? I forgot I want to do an inner corner highlight, so I'm gonna go back in with the palette, and let's mix these two shades for an inner corner highlight. Ooh, that's pretty. Exactly what I wanted. So we're almost done the eyes. I'm gonna finish up the under eye shadows in the mascara under there after we do the concealer. But so far, I like this palette. It's pretty decent, and I think that the shadows, they're pretty pigmented. They blended out nicely, and the purple shimmer shade is just so pretty. I like the look that I created. So this is approved by me, and I also really love the eyelashes. They look really pretty. I feel like this style is hard to come by at an affordable price, so approved. So now let's move on to concealer. I got the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. That looks really orange in person, but it doesn't look that bad on the screen. Oh my god, it almost looks like a color corrector in person. It's like very orange, but I will apply everywhere I normally apply my concealer. Maybe it'll be better when we blend it out. So let's blend that out with my beauty blender. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting better once we blend it out here. That was concerning for a minute there. Looks like it's a medium to full coverage. I like that concealer. Did a good job covering up my dark circles. It's a solid medium coverage, and under eyes looking good. So now let's do some contouring. I got this cream and powder contour palette. So it looks like the bottom 6 shades are creams and then the top 6 shades are powders. So let's go in with this shade right here and see what kind of contour that gives us. Okay, it's very lightweight and very balmy. Definitely a little goes a long way. I feel like I might have gotten a little carried away with it, but nothing we can't blend away. Not bad, not bad. Definitely I feel like you want to work in sections with this one because it dries kind of quick and then it's really difficult to blend out, but it's not that bad once you figure out how to work with it. Just gonna help to blend that into my foundation a little bit with my beauty blender. I feel like the fact that I didn't do it right after my foundation is also a reason I'm having a hard time blending it. Usually if your foundation's freshly applied and it's a little wet, it makes it easier for creams to go on top, but that's okay. We're making it work. We're making it work. So the cream contour is not that bad. I'm actually kind of liking it. Let's go ahead and apply some of the powdered bronzer on top. I'm gonna mix these 2 shades and just lightly dust that over top of that cream contour. Ooh, getting a little patchy. Something's going on where it's kind of lifting my foundation, or it's getting a little splotchy there. It's like sticking to some parts and not others, and it's getting a little wonky if you're looking up close. It could also be just because I have a lot of acne scars on my cheeks here, so it's not sitting really nicely on that, because on my forehead it's looking good. Let's try and do a little nose contour with that too. So cream contour and the powder bronzer is completely applied, and I'm kind of on the fence with this one. I was getting some patchiness, and it's just not the smoothest application. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna give this like it's like a meh. I gotta try it again. It's kind of a whatever palette for me. I'm not going crazy over it, but not terrible, you know? So next up would have been blush, and I mean, I thought this was a blush, but it's definitely a highlight, so we don't want to put this all over our cheeks. So instead, let's use one of the shades from the palette as a blush. I'll use this shadow right here and apply that on my apples of my cheeks. Ooh, that's actually a really pretty color for a blush. I did a little bit too much, but it's okay. I really like that as a blush color. It's beautiful. Now let's go in with the highlight I got from them. It's from LA Colors in the shade Champagne, and it's got a little secret compartment in there with a little mirror. I mean, I don't know who's applying their highlight with this. We don't love that, but I mean, it's there. So let's go in with this right on the cheekbones. Oh, honey, she blinding. We love it. It's got a really pretty champagne reflect to it. It seems like it's pretty finely milled. It's like not a very detectable powder on my cheek here. And you can definitely build it to get it more blinding, and you can achieve your shining dreams. I don't know what that means, but it's fine. You know what I mean. So just applying that on both my cheeks. Oh, and all over my body because we like it so much. Also gonna apply a little bit of that down the bridge of my nose. That took our cheeks to the next level, honey. We love that. So now I'm gonna set my face using the LA Girl Pro Setting High Definition Setting Spray, long lasting matte finish. Smells weird, but I don't hate it. I like the mist. It's very soft and doesn't attack your face, you know? Let's use the Beauty Blender to press that in, push all those powders into my skin, make my skin look like skin again, not powdery. And hopefully this helps to blend away the blotchiness on my cheeks here. So now we're going back into the eyes and finishing up the under eye here with these eyeshadows. Let's go in with that orange matte shade that we used as a transition shade on the top of our lid. And I'm gonna take that to my lower lash line and just connect that outer wing and bring that all the way into the inner corner. It's really vibrant. I like these shadows. Definitely a decent affordable palette. Now let's go in with that purple. Taking that on an angled brush, I'm gonna really concentrate that closer to my lash line and blend out and into the orange shade here. Beautiful. Now I do want to add a little bit of a purple waterline, so I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in the shade Mist Me, and I'm just gonna run that along my waterline. Just add a little pop of color and tie in the purple that we did on our upper lid. I'm gonna finish up with mascara, and then the eye look is completely done. So last product I have to test out from them is this Slay Cosmetics lipstick. It's like this bronzy kind of metallic liquid lipstick. I don't know. We're going with it. Oh! What? Way too metallic. I don't even have a lip liner, you guys. I need to apply lip liner. This is horrendous. It's a really soft formula though. It's like gliding right on. Feels really comfortable on my lips. At least it's not like a super drying formula. But I mean the color though, ugh, it's scaring me the more I put it on. I need to fix this with a lip liner. I literally look like I just ate some poop. You were thinking it, I just said it. I'm gonna go in with Cork lip liner from MAC. I don't think I've ever wanted to wear a metallic brown lip, but it's okay. It's Fashion Nova. We're trying new things. I can't tell if it's getting better or worse. Oh, and you know the whole not drying thing that I was saying? Okay, I lied. It dried down now and it's feeling real crusty. So safe to say I'm not loving it. All I can stare at is my lips. Whoa, this makes my teeth look really white though. Ha ha ha. Crustiness. And a little bonus product that I kind of found very intriguing. It's this surgically precise makeup eraser from Rude Cosmetics. And it's literally this little makeup removing pen. And it seems to work really well. I tried it out on some swatches. You're supposed to be able to just use it to erase any makeup mistakes that you might have made. Maybe your eyeliner, in this case, lips. And look at that. It's coming right off. And it even comes with some extra... It just fell out. Even comes with some extra little, what the heck are those things? I don't even know, but there's extra in there. So that's really cool. I haven't seen a product like that before, and it actually works, so I'm liking it. All right, you guys, so this is the finished makeup look using all of those Fashion Nova makeup products. I feel like this went better than I expected it to. I don't know why. I had such a low bar set for Fashion Nova. I'm sorry. I may have been a little judgmental. I feel like I was able to make it work, and I actually am kind of digging this makeup look, despite the lips. I want to change them out so badly. But this eye look is hella cute. We could definitely work with the eyeshadow palette. It was probably my favorite product that I was working with. The brows are a little bit more bold than I normally do, but they don't look terrible. Oh, the lashes were my favorite for sure. They're really cute. Loving the style. I feel like they would look good on every eye shape. And everything else was kind of just mediocre. Like the contour palette, whatever to me, you know. I like the concealer. I really like the highlight. So for the most part, I would say I kind of enjoyed most of the products, and especially for the price, you can't go wrong. It's worth checking out. Are there better drugstore affordable options out there? For sure, there definitely are, but it also could have gone way worse. And before we go, we'll do the S-Clip shout out of the video because I forgot to do it earlier, but we'll do it now. It's fine. Shout out to @BFXRM on Twitter. Girl, you are coming out with bomb looks with my palette, and I see you tagging me in all of them. You're killing it. So thank you for buying my palette. Thanks for showing so much support. So you get today's video shout out of the day. But that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave some suggestions of other makeup brands you want me to test out. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking this button right here. And if you want to cop my palette, which you definitely should, you click this button right here. It makes it real easy for you. Watch one of these other videos of mine before you go. And that's all for now. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Bye.